Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. On Saturday, Kyiv endured its largest aerial assault since Russia's invasion began over 3 years ago. Waves of some 550 drones and missiles, primarily Iranian-made Shaheds, plus 11 longer-range rockets, pounded the capital for 7 hours, killing 1 person and wounding at least 26 others, including a child. Ukrainian air defenses shot down 270 targets and jammed another 208, but debris rained on at least 33 sites and caused damage across 5 of the city's 10 districts, toppling roofs, burying streets under 300 tons of rubble, and even disabling 5 responding ambulances. President Volodymyr Zelensky called it a harsh, sleepless night and noted that regions beyond Kyiv also sustained strikes. In a retaliatory move, Ukraine's general staff reported an attack on Russia's airbase in Voronezh. President Trump signed what he called his Big Beautiful Bill during a July 4th themed ceremony at the White House last Friday. Passed narrowly in the House by a 218 to 214 vote with no Democratic support and 2 GOP defections, the bill bundles a range of Republican priorities, including a permanent boost to the child tax credit from $2,000 to $2,200, stricter Medicaid work requirements, tax deductions for tipped workers, and reforms to food stamp eligibility and state accountability. Trump praised congressional leaders, including Senate Majority Leader John Thune and House Speaker Mike Johnson, for uniting the party to meet their self-imposed Independence Day deadline. There was something in that bill for everyone, Trump said. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said the moment was a victorious day for the American people. A California man has been indicted for allegedly conspiring to compile a hit list targeting federal officials as part of a white supremacist plot. Prosecutors say 24-year-old Noah Lamp was a member of the Terrorism Collective, an extremist group that operated on the encrypted messaging app Telegram and supported white supremacist accelerationism, a violent ideology aimed at sparking a race war and overthrowing the government. The group allegedly created a kill list of high-value targets, including a U.S. senator, federal judges, a former U.S. attorney, and other officials chosen based on race, religion, national origin, sexual orientation, or gender identity. Lamp is accused of collecting personal information for the list, including home addresses. Authorities have not released the names of those targeted. In a move to strengthen border security, the Pentagon has announced the creation of a 4th military defense zone along the U.S.-Mexico border, a 140-mile stretch in Arizona now designated as a national defense area under the control of the U.S. Navy and connected to Marine Corps Air Station Yuma. The zone joins similar military-controlled areas in New Mexico, West Texas, and a recently established 250-mile stretch along the Rio Grande in Texas, managed by the U.S. Air Force. These defense zones allow military personnel to detain trespassers and transfer them to law enforcement, targeting regions known for illegal drug trafficking and human smuggling. Pentagon officials say roughly 8,500 U.S. troops are currently involved in Joint Task Force Southern Border operations, conducting more than 3,500 patrols since March. With over 600 miles of the southern border now under Department of Defense oversight, the Pentagon is also moving forward with plans to build the first ICE detention center on a military base. The fashion world's obsession with dupes is now at the center of a legal battle as Lululemon has filed a lawsuit against Costco, accusing the retail giant of selling cheaper lookalikes of its popular athleisure wear. The lawsuit claims Costco unlawfully copied designs of Lululemon's scuba hoodies, Define jackets, and ABC pants for as low as $19.97. While knockoffs have long existed, the rise of social media and influencers promoting affordable alternatives has pushed the trend into overdrive. Legal experts say dupe-related lawsuits hinge on murky issues like design patents, trade dress, and consumer confusion. While some claims may be hard to prove, like Lululemon's argument over a specific seam shape, others, such as unclear manufacturer branding, could hold weight. This isn't Lululemon's first dupe dispute. In 2021, the company sued Peloton over similar claims, only to later ink a partnership. Thanks for watching Braintree today. We'll be right back with more after the break.
Hi, I'm Tom Lyons, a retired captain from the Quincy Fire Department and the author of the book Fighting Fire, A Proactive Approach. Cooking is the leading cause of home fires. Unattended cooking is the leading cause of these fires and related deaths. Therefore, keep a close eye on your cooking. If you must leave the kitchen, bring a utensil with you as a reminder of your efforts. Set a timer for food taking longer to cook. Turn pot handles towards the back of the stove. Keep a lid nearby when cooking. If a small grease fire starts, slide the lid over the pan and shut off the burner. You can take an active role in your safety. Cooking safety starts with you.
Welcome back. A Braintree man on Boston's most wanted list was arrested last week following a traffic stop tied to a reported firearm incident. Boston police say 51-year-old Michael O'Keefe was taken into custody near Kearny Square after officers responded to a report of a driver flashing a gun near 529 Main Street. A sergeant working a detail spotted the suspect vehicle on North Washington Street and coordinated with officers to stop it. O'Keefe, who had no valid driver's license, was operating an unregistered, uninsured vehicle, was found to have an active arrest warrant for assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. A search of the vehicle turned up a folding knife and pepper spray. O'Keefe is now facing multiple charges, including operating with a suspended license, unlawful possession of self-defense spray, and several motor vehicle violations. He is expected to be arraigned in Boston Municipal Court. A lengthy elevator closure at the Braintree MBTA station running through Friday, August 22nd prompted a notice from the MBTA to T-riders. While individual elevator outages aren't usually spotlighted, officials say the duration of this closure warrants extra attention. Riders in need of elevator access can use nearby Quincy Adams Station, where 2 elevators are available, and request an accessible shuttle van between Braintree and Quincy Adams via a station staff member or call box. Additional travel options include MBTA bus routes 230 and 236 between Braintree and Quincy Center, or commuter rail service on the Greenbush, Fall River, New Bedford, and Kingston lines. Real-time updates can be found on the MBTA website, the new MBTA Go app, or by calling 617-222-2828. The Braintree Senior Center is offering a full slate of weekly programs and special events for residents 60 years and older this July. Weekly offerings include a daily fitness class, men's coffee hour on Mondays, game day on Tuesdays, the Asian Outreach Group on Wednesdays, and movie day on Fridays. For one-day events, the New England Wildlife Center will hold a presentation on July 14th at 1 p.m. Then on July 15th, Life Community Church will be holding a lunch and trivia session at 12:30 p.m. And last, bingo on July 16th at 1 p.m. To sign up for any of these events, contact the Braintree Senior Center at 781-848-1963. Free meals are on the menu this summer for Braintree kids and teens, thanks to the return of the Summer Eats program. Hosted at Hollis, Morrison, and Ross Elementary Schools, the program offers breakfast daily from 8 to 9:30 a.m. and lunch from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. No registration or ID required. This year, families can expect more than just food, with weekly crafts, activities, and more. Organizers say the program is open to everyone and aims to provide not only nourishment, but a fun, safe space throughout the summer. For a full menu and more information, visit school.mealviewer.com/district/Braintree Public Schools or call 1-800-645-8333. The town of Braintree is holding its annual hydrant flushing program through the end of August. Officials warn residents they may experience dirty water during the flushing process and ask for patience, advising people to avoid doing laundry during flushing hours and to check that water runs clear before using washing machines. If water appears dirty, residents should run cold water until it clears and then run an empty washing machine cycle. Signs will be posted in affected areas, and the town reminds residents it is not responsible for any laundry damage caused during the maintenance work. For questions or concerns, residents can contact the Water and Sewer Office at 781-794-8097. Braintree's Blue Bag program is returning for its second year, and Mayor Joyce is inviting residents to help keep the town clean. Residents can participate by picking up a blue bag at the mayor's office, filling it with litter collected from anywhere in town, and leaving it securely tied near the curb. After notifying the mayor's office about the location, the Department of Public Works will come by to pick it up. For more information or to get involved, contact the mayor's office at 781-794-8000. Thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll be right back with more stories in the area.
From Thayer Public Library. Our summer reading program is about to transform your summer into the ultimate gaming adventure.
That's right. From June 16th through August 14th, readers of all ages can level up at your library. Summer reading is fun for all ages, from the littlest ones in the family listening to stories and older children reading on their own.
Yes, to teens, adults, and seniors. You can read, you can listen, you can download, it all counts.
Here with us now is our gaming pro to tell you what you may find at the scene of the library's upcoming games extravaganza.
That's right. You can play this game and more at the Epic Games Extravaganza on Thursday, June 26th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. The entire library will transform into a gaming paradise.
There will be jigsaw puzzles, bingo, giant games like Jenga, video games, and so much more. You can drop in for an hour or stay all day.
There'll be plenty of snacks and drinks on hand to keep your energy levels up while you're having fun at the library.
As our resident gaming expert, I can confirm this summer is going to be epic. But let's break down what level up at your library really means. So, reading over the summer is like gaining XP, experience points. The more you read, the higher your level. Log your reading, write reviews, and visit the library to keep up on your leveling.
Right, and remember, reading isn't the only way to level up this summer. We have weekly events, challenges, and prizes for participants of all ages.
Looking forward to outdoor story times at the parks, a puppet show, an event with one-up games, and more. And remember, every Friday from 10 to noon is drop-in family board games and playtime with the library's wonderful teen volunteers on hand to help out.
In this exclusive report, we've learned that readers who join our summer program have shown increased skills in concentration, imagination, and fun having. Teens can level up at your library too, with many activities and events planned to keep them involved over the summer.
The Games Extravaganza kickoff event on June 26th is just the beginning. The entire summer will feature game theme activities, reading challenges, and adventures for everyone.
Registration begins June 16th. Visit Thayer Public Library in person or check out our website for more details.
Level up at your library.
Yeah.
Thayer Public Library Summer Reading Program, June 16th through August 14th. We can't wait to game with you.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Now let's get right into more stories. A 15-year-old boy is facing serious charges after a stabbing in Weymouth Monday night that left a 19-year-old man injured. Police say they responded to a call around 8:30 p.m. near 1615 Commercial Street and found the victim suffering from a stab wound. He was taken to a nearby hospital with injuries that were not considered life-threatening. The teen suspect was arrested at the scene and is charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon causing serious bodily injury. Authorities have not said whether the suspect and victim knew each other, and the incident remains under investigation. Sunday marked the final day of Quincy's weekend-long Maritime Festival, a major kickoff celebration for the city's 400th anniversary that's drawn large crowds to the waterfront. The festival, held at the city's scenic marina, featured historical reenactments, schooner tours, live music, parades, and family-friendly performances. City Media Director Mark Carney called the turnout a success, saying, "We haven't seen it this busy in years," and hinted the event could become an annual tradition. Sunday's lineup included a live DJ, the Decorate Dinghy Parade, music from Ayla Brown, a Lexington Minuteman reenactment, and the Robert Clark Magic Show. The festival is just one in a year-long slate of Quincy 400 events with upcoming concerts from the Dropkick Murphys, Darius Rucker, and John Fogerty. Quincy's own Dropkick Murphys are coming home for a free concert in Quincy Center as part of the city's ongoing 400th anniversary celebration. The Celtic punk icons will take the stage at Hancock Adams Common on Saturday, July 12th for an album release show celebrating their 12th studio record, For the People, that dropped on July 4th. The event kicks off at 4 p.m. with DJ Stenny opening. The Murphys are the third major act announced for the city's milestone year, joining country star Darius Rucker and rock legend John Fogerty, who will perform back-to-back ticketed shows at the Veterans Memorial Stadium the weekend of August 2nd. Hingham is getting into the festive spirit early with a full lineup of Christmas and July events. The Hingham Center for Active Living is hosting holiday-themed craft classes on July 14th, where attendees can make penguins with Caroline Teddy, plus screenings of 2 Hallmark favorites, The Christmas Card and A Timeless Christmas, on July 21st and 24th. The celebration wraps up with a barbecue on July 31st featuring caroling, festive attire, and holiday tunes. To reserve a spot, call 781-741-1458. Meanwhile, the South Shore Conservatory is bringing the holiday cheer with a family-friendly outdoor concert on July 19th, featuring the Commonwealth Wind Symphony and guest vocalists, plus a holiday sing-along, inflatables, crafts, and ice cream from Smiles by the Miles. The event kicks off at 5 p.m. on the Conservatory's Hingham campus, with parking at Carlson Field and shuttles provided. Tickets start at $25 for adults and $15 for kids under 18. The Norfolk County Sheriff's Office is hosting a free Veterans Appreciation Cookout on Sunday, July 13th at 11:30 a.m. at the Braintree Public Safety Complex located at 2015 Washington Street. The event is open to everyone and promises a fun-filled afternoon with live music, games, and plenty of food and drinks, all in honor of our veterans. Families, friends, and neighbors are encouraged to come out, show their support, and enjoy an afternoon of appreciation. Thanks for watching Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more on entertainment. Welcome back to Braintree Today. Now, before we get into movie recommendations, some entertainment news. Michael Madsen, the rough and tumble actor best known for his work in the Quentin Tarantino films Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, The Hateful Eight, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, died on Thursday morning at the age of 67. Madsen was found unresponsive by deputies responding to a 911 call at his Malibu home and pronounced dead at 8:25 a.m. The cause of his death was cardiac arrest. His friends and lawyer, Perry Wander, said in a statement, quote, "Michael was one of the greatest American actors. His on-screen presence was macho, but he was a very sweet, sensitive man who wrote incredible poetry and had it published in a number of books. He was my dearest friend and a client for the past 20 years, and I will miss him. I'm so sad. I know his soul is at peace," end quote. Now, this week in entertainment, we have 3 movies for you to watch. First, Jurassic World Rebirth follows Zora Bennett, who leads a team of skilled operatives to the most dangerous place on Earth, an island research facility for the original Jurassic Park. As the top secret expedition becomes more and more risky, they soon make a sinister, shocking discovery that's been hidden from the world for decades. The film stars Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey. You can watch Jurassic World Rebirth now in theaters. Up next, on Becoming a Guinea Fowl, follows Shula, who on an empty road in the middle of the night stumbles across the body of her uncle. As the funeral unfolds, the cousins unveil the buried secrets of their Zambian family in a vibrant reckoning with the lies we tell ourselves. The film stars Susan Shardy and Elizabeth Chisella. You can watch On Becoming a Guinea Fowl now on Max. And finally, Sinners follows twin brothers who, after leaving their troubled lives behind, return to their hometown in Mississippi to start again. However, not long after, they discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back. The film stars Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld. You can watch Sinners now on Max. That'll do it for news today. Remember, if you're a customer of Verizon, you can watch BCAM TV in high definition on channel 2128. You can also now see us in high definition on Comcast on channel 1073. I'm Martha Konstandinidis, and thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll see you next time.